Hello my friends, in this video I will show you how to play my deck by analyzing one of my games during one of my streams, and I will show you how you should think while playing my deck. Okay, so in this match I was playing against a very bad matchup for me, but this gameplay will show you that even with bad matchups you can still win any game basically. So now here's my starting hand, and the good thing about my deck is you can basically always do first play, which will give you like one elixir advantage. So you can always play giant at the back. If you can do that, you can cycle Valkyrie or Musketeer for the Evo cycle. Maybe you can cycle witch at the back to know what big spell they have. But since I have the giant, I think I play giant at the back now. Yes, exactly. And now I haven't told yet, but my enemy plays a Royal Giant, which you might figure is a very bad matchup because he has a Fisherman for my Giant. He has a Hunter in combination with the Fisherman. He has a Fireball and Barbarian Bell to kill every single one of my support cards. And then he has the Royal Giant and Fisherman combination, which I basically cannot defend. But yes. So now I wait for what he does next. If he doesn't do anything, I will try to use this Valkyrie to defend. But he does something. So this switch right here is very important because I don't just want to defend fully and not support my push, because then he will just be able to defend very easily. But I also don't want to take a billion damage, so I use this Valkyrie to kind of put this push under control, and then I use the witch to finish it off. But as you can see, we still do a ton of damage. Also, if you want to see this was my face cam during the match, but I'm not gonna show this. So as you can see, he did some damage, but now I'm on the counter push. But I'm pretty sure he defends this very easily. Yes, so you can see he has a lot of answers against my push. But still, because I had such a big push, I still was able to do a lot of damage. And now, in a case like this, it's a good opportunity to cycle my Musketeer. I think I did that also. Yes, sir. So I can also avoid damage by placing the Musketeer, and it's good to cycle the Musketeer because the Evo Musketeer is, I think, the most important card in the deck. Without it, you lose every match. In this deck, of course. Now, if you are not dumb, you would know that I cannot defend this push, and I just have to accept my tower is gone, which is why I now build the push opposite lane, in the back, of course. Because it's not worth it to defend it, because either way he will do a lot of damage. So in any case where you know you can't defend the push, but you have to think very quickly, and then you have to build a counter push. And as you can see, this is the play that might have saved the game for me. Here, also very important with the hero giant, you have to know when it is worth using the ability. So, and maybe like, for example, if the enemy plays a bridge spam, I only use the ability in the end, because if you use the ability in the beginning to push a pekka to the other side in the early game, he can just take your tower easily, and you might not even take his tower. But in this case, it's just a hunter, and it will do a lot of damage if I don't knock it away. So here it's worth using the ability. And now here it's important to keep playing card at the bridge. Yes, it's a very no-brain tactic, but it seems to always work. And it applies pressure to the enemy all the time. In this case, because yes, the Royal Ghost, I don't play the Evo Musketeer to cycle it. Instead, I play the Witch to defend it properly. And also, it's important to note in this match, when he plays Royal Giant in the pocket, I can use the Hero Giant to knock it away from the tower, and then I have more time to defend it while it's shooting the King Tower. So now I have to wait a little bit to build up my elixir. And now, since I have the Evo Valkyrie, I know that I can easily defend the Royal Giant in the pocket. So I don't have to use my Hero Giant in this case. See, here he plays his Royal Giant. I messed up the placement a little bit, but to it, it's not that dramatic. And now I build another push. I think this push gets defended very easily. Yes. Now I use the Evo Musketeer to delete his hunters. And now I just keep applying pressure, so he has to waste more elixir and his important cards. But it doesn't lead too much. And now I keep my Hero Giant ready, I think, in case he plays Royal Giant in the pocket. But instead now I use it in the offense, and I can just use the mini pekka in case he... Wait, I think I use it in the offense now. Okay, no, I think I keep the mini pekka available. But you know what I mean, man? He can just defend every single one of my pushes if he does it properly. The dude, so I have to outplay him. So now I delete his cards. Now I have to still stay ready for if he uses the Royal Giant. Oh, and also very important, you don't play fireballs in this deck like in 2.6, because I have my brother who plays 2.6. He always does fireballs the tower if there's one card he can hit as well. And if he tries to play my deck, he also does that. But if you do that, you shouldn't. But in some cases, it's worth it. If it's like a card you need to kill because otherwise it will kill your push or something, then you can use Fireball and Lock to kill it. But in most cases, it's not worth it. So here you can see that the Fisher would delete my mini P.E.K.K.A instantly, which is why I do this. I could have also just used the Hero Giant's ability, but this is also a good defense for it, because now I've Giant and mini P.E.K.K.A in the same lane, and now I try to cause some pressure on the right tower, but he doesn't deal with it properly. And now here comes my special move. You can see I have the pocket available, and I have the Giant and the Witch. This works even better with Giant and the Musketeer, but with Giant and Witch I can also do this. But it's only for emergency scenarios where I don't think I will break through otherwise. So in this scenario I can just play both cards in the pocket at the same time, but the Giant slightly earlier, so both towers will go for the Giant, and then the Witch will be pushed in front by the Giant and will instantly shoot at the tower. And as you can see, this move wins me the game. So this is, of course, if you have the Musketeer, it's better with that because it will do more damage. But with the Witch, it's also pretty good because of the skeletons. But yes, I win the match because of this. And now I will show you how you have to outplay your enemies during the match. Okay, so in this match, I will not show what happened in the first 2 minutes because, as you can see, not much happened during those 2.5 minutes. but what it turned out that he plays Lava Hound, and but without the balloon, I think, but instead with the Spirit Empress. It's a very gay deck, but anyways, fuck you, Dominic. But anyways, yeah, he has Valkyrie, he has Tombstone, and he has Skeleton Army. I think those are his only 3 ground cards. And after that, he has to lift the scissors if a mini Pekka's at his tower. In this case, I built a push. He did use a very bad Skeleton Army here because I can just log it right now. Usually, this card is the biggest pain in my ass because I cannot kill it. But I was very lucky in this case. Now I try to not give him lightning value. I think he had lightning. But now, okay, he had the fireball. So now I can freely use my Musketeer and my Witch, which is exactly what I do now. Now a very juicy Evo Valkyrie. And now I can see here. Okay, if you don't know how the Evo Musketeer works, it will when you deploy it, it will show its path right here. And after it will kill this one, it will start shooting this one, which is exactly what it does now. It's very important for me, and during this time I also knocked over one of his only ground cards, the Valkyrie. Now I just keep applying pressure to his ass. Now he also just used both of his spells. So he now only has air cards and the Skeleton Army. And he also has no elixir because he just used 7 elixir on defending this push. But what he doesn't know is the mini Pekka is still at full health, and he still has to defend it. And he only has the Skeleton Army. And right here is where a 200 IQ play comes in. Because I know he only has Skeleton Army, I will instantly predict it. And right here, this is how you win games. Pure cinema. Okay, guys, this is part 1 of my series of how to play my deck. In the future, I think I will do multiple parts. But yes, this is my first video about showing you my deck. And I hope you could learn a little bit.